Here with one of the best trainers in the sport, Abel Sanchez, here with Hit First Boxing. Abel, today we were at the weigh-in for Bernard Hopkins and Sergey Kovalev. Do you think Bernard got in Sergey's head with that stare down?
No, I think these guys are pros. Sergey's been through tougher things, and how Hopkins is going to get into his head is if he does the things that he's capable of in the ring, and he's able to manipulate and dictate the pace in the ring. That's how he's going to get in his head. This is nothing.
Who are you favoring heading into this fight? Who do you like in this bout?
Actually, I think it's a 50-50 fight. I think that if Kovalev boxes Bernard and keeps him on the outside and doesn't let Bernard get too close and do any rough housing. It's not illegal stuff, it's boxing. It's just stuff that Bernard does because he's a veteran. If he keeps him from doing that, he's got a great chance of landing the shot that he wants. If he doesn't, then Bernard's going to maul him.
I was kind of surprised to hear you say that Sergey needs to be on the outside and box, because a lot of people think that would be Bernard's advantage, but do you think different?
Well, just look at the history. Who are the guys that have beaten Bernard and given him a hard time?
Jermaine Taylor,
Calzaghe. Was he on the outside?
Yes.
Okay. So if he does that, if he's able to do that, then I think it's a great fight for Sergey.
Do you think that because Sergey is usually an aggressive fighter, that could play into Hopkins' hands?
I think that's where John David Jackson comes in. John David Jackson's got to be the coach in the corner, and Sergey's got to believe what John is telling him. And John is a good coach, and I know that he's going to try to do that. It just depends on how much Sergey listens.
Now, Sergey kind of reminds me of a fighter that you happen to train, Gennady Golovkin. He knocks everybody out, and no one has really wanted to fight him until now.
Well, I don't know if you're aware of it, but Sergey was with me for a year and a half. He was with me for 8 fights.
That's right.
Before he came to John, so that style that he has is a style that I try to teach in my gym. So, but for this fight, it can't be that style. For this fight, he's got to be patient.
Do you think he'll be capable of implementing that style?
I think that John is a great coach. So if John can keep him calm in the corner and keep reminding him, yes, I think he can.
Did you think it was unwise of Bernard to mouth off to John David Jackson in the build-up to this fight?
No, Bernard is a salesman, man. Bernard is a great promoter. Bernard is doing everything possible to make sure this fight gets the attention that it merits. No, John understands his business.
Now,
he was smart enough to me too. He's beaten me twice.
Yeah, that's right.
Bernard has beaten me twice and 2 of my guys. So he was saying that same thing at the press conference about me. So
that's business. That's just
business. It's business in Hopkins. Yeah.
Now, I heard you speak to the reporter before me that you think Chris Algieri's in over his head against Manny Pacquiao. Is there anything he could do to win that fight? He's the taller guy. He's the younger guy. He's got good boxing skills. Any way he pulls off the upset?
He's got a big heart. He's got a big heart, and he's going to hang in there for as long as it goes, and he's going to take a beating doing it. I hope that the corner's smart enough to stop it. As in the Margarito fight, when it didn't get stopped early, I hope the corner's smart enough to stop it when he's getting hurt, because he's going to get hit. And Manny hits hard. Chris is a tough kid, like I said, with a big heart, but he's not enough.
Abel, thank you for your time and answering a lot of questions. I'm going to finish up with Golovkin and Martin Murray. What should we expect from that? Should that be an exciting fight? Because Murray does come forward.
I think it's going to be an exciting fight for as long as it goes, but Golovkin's on a different level also, and Golovkin is going to do quick work with Martin Murray, whether it be 5 or 6 rounds, but it's going to be an exciting fight because Murray's going to come to fight.
Abel, thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.
You're welcome. Thank you.